Look at this. $12 for a block of butter. $8 for a pack of strawberries that'll probably go bad in 48 hours. If you live in Canada right now, walking into a grocery store doesn't feel like shopping anymore. It feels like you're being penalized for the basic human need to eat. But what if I told you that the inflation everyone keeps blaming is only half the story? What if I told you that while you're skipping meals to save money, the giant corporations controlling our food are making record-breaking profits? Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the Canadian Grocery Cartel. We're exposing the psychological traps, the fake discounts, and the maple washing that's draining your bank account. If you want to know where your money is actually going, don't click away. Because by the end of this video, you'll never look at a sale sign the same way again. Canada is famous for many things, but here's a dark one: we have one of the most concentrated grocery markets in the world. You think you're being a smart shopper by driving from Loblaws to No Frills to find a better deal? Joke's on you. They are both owned by the same giant. In Canada, just 5 companies, Loblaws, Sobeys, Metro, Walmart, and Costco, control nearly 80% of everything we eat. When there is no real competition, there is no reason to lower prices. This isn't a free market, it's an oligopoly. Think about the bread price fixing scandal from a few years back. They admitted to overcharging us for bread for 15 years. If they did it with bread, what makes you think they aren't doing it with everything else right now? They tell us it's the supply chain. They tell us it's the carbon tax. They tell us it's the war in Ukraine. And sure, those things have an impact. But look at the numbers. While your grocery bill went up by 10, 15, or even 20%, the profits of these grocery giants reached billions. This is what economists call greedflation. It's when corporations use the news of inflation as an excuse to hike prices even higher than their costs. They are padding their margins because they know you have no choice. You can't boycott food. You have to eat. They have a captive audience, and they are squeezing us dry because they simply can. Now, let's talk about the newest trap: member-only pricing. Have you noticed those yellow tags that say $4 for members but $7 for everyone else? This is a brilliant, evil move. They aren't giving members a discount, they are taxing anyone who refuses to give up their data. To get that fair price, you have to download their app, let them track your location, and monitor every single item you buy. They take that data, sell it, and use it to figure out exactly how much more they can charge you next week. You aren't a customer to them, you are a data point to be harvested. If you have to trade your privacy just to afford eggs, that's not a deal. It's a ransom. And then there's the silent thief, shrinkflation. You pay the same $6 for a bag of chips, but the bag is 20% air. The yogurt tub is narrower at the bottom. The family-size box is now the size of the regular box from 2 years ago. They are betting that you won't notice the weight change as long as the packaging looks the same. But the most insulting part? Maple washing. They wrap products in Canadian flags and support local labels to make you feel patriotic. But half the time, that Canadian product is just imported ingredients packaged here. They weaponize your loyalty to local farmers to justify a 30% markup that the farmers never even see. Most of that extra cash stays right in the corporate headquarters in Toronto or Montreal. So, is there any hope? Honestly, as long as these 3 or 4 families own our food supply, it's an uphill battle. But we aren't powerless. People are starting to fight back. We're seeing massive Reddit-led boycotts. We're seeing people ditch the big chains for local ethnic grocery stores, farmers markets, and independent butchers. It's inconvenient, yes. But it's the only language these giants understand: lost revenue. I want to hear from you. What is the most scammy price you've seen this week? Is it the $10 cauliflower or the $40 pack of chicken breast? Drop it in the comments. Let's document this together so they know we're watching. And if you're tired of being treated like a walking wallet and want the truth about the Canadian economy, hit that subscribe button. We need to stay informed, because the scam is only getting bigger. Stay safe, shop smart,